Hello, I'm Yeow Pooi Ling. This year, Malaysia experienced a more visible impact from the global financial crisis and economic downturn. The global financial crisis took a turn for the worse towards the second half of 2008, and as a small, open and trade-dependent economy, Malaysia was impacted through trade and financial flows. The significant decline in exports affected domestic demand. Consequently, economic growth contracted 6.2% in the first quarter of 2009. The decline nonetheless narrowed to 3.9% in the second quarter, aided by speedy and effective implementation of stimulus packages as well as monetary easing. Economic performance is expected to improve in the second half of this year, supported by counter-cyclical measures and reinforced by stabilization in the global economic environment. As such, the economy is expected to turn around in the fourth quarter, giving the full year an average contraction of 3%. Domestic demand will be the main driver of the economy. Public investment is estimated to expand following the implementation of projects under the stimulus packages. In contrast, private investment is likely to contract, reflecting lower business sentiment. Meanwhile, private consumption is expected to record positive growth on account of firm household disposable income as a result of stabilization in the job market and recovery in commodity prices. On the supply side, growth is expected to emanate from the service and construction sectors. The service sector is likely to register positive growth, contributed by strong performance in the communication, finance and insurance, as well as in accommodation and restaurant subsectors. The construction industry continues to strengthen, driven by implementation of various government projects. However, manufacturing output is expected to decline on weak external demand. Growth in the agriculture industry is anticipated to be propelled by steady expansion of non-commodity subsector, while the mining sector continues to shrink due to lower crude oil production. The balance of payment is expected to remain favorable despite the contraction in global trade. Current account surplus is anticipated to narrow in 2009, but will remain large at 91.8 billion ringgit, or 13.5% of the gross national product. The surplus in goods account is expected to be lower, with exports and imports recording slower growth in 2009. Nonetheless, the surplus will be more than sufficient to offset the deficits in the services, income and current transfers accounts. Given the contraction of economic activities in the first half of the year and expected recovery in the second half, nominal national income as measured by GNP is estimated to decline 4.8% to 681 billion ringgit this year. In terms of purchasing power parity, per capita income is likely to decrease 14.7% to US $12,826 in 2009 compared to US $15,040 in 2008. The full impact of the two stimulus packages, worth 67 billion ringgit, is expected to be more significant in the third and fourth quarters over the year, with spillover effect next year. Under the first stimulus package, a sum of 6.9 billion ringgit has been disbursed to various ministries and agencies. A total of 53,571 projects worth 6.1 billion ringgit have been awarded. As of end September, 4.3 billion ringgit was spent. All projects are expected to be fully implemented, benefiting more than 50,000 contractors ranging from Class F to Class A. Under the second package, disbursement as of end September amounted to 14.5 billion ringgit and contracts worth 7.6 billion ringgit have been awarded for 31,158 projects. Expenditure to date is 3.9 billion ringgit with 10,710 projects completed. By end of next year, all programs and projects under the package are expected to be completed. 3 guarantee schemes amounting to 25 billion ringgit were also introduced to restore investor confidence and ensure sustained credit flows to support private sector activity. Dana Jamii Nasional Berhad, the financial guarantee insurer, which started operations in May, provides credit enhancement to facilitate the private sector to raise funds from the bond market. Meanwhile, Khazanah Nasional Berhad will undertake domestic investments worth 10 billion ringgit in strategic sectors, including telecommunications, technology and tourism. Stay tuned for the National Budget Report. I'm Yeow Pooi Ling. Thanks for watching.